Hey guys, Dan here. Just quick channel update, letting you know where I've been for so long. Well, basically, I had no editing software for the better part of 2 months. Something went wrong with my SSD and my OS on my computer, and long story short, it wouldn't boot up. So I've got it back now. I've got Premiere CC now, but that's all I've got. I haven't got After Effects or anything now, but so I won't be able to do anything like effects or interesting things with edits and whatever. But I can go back to making videos now. And as far as making videos go, I'm going to be kind of rebranding my channel a little bit. It's not going to be Daniel Norris Effects anymore. It's just going to be Daniel Norris, I mean. So my channel is not going to be focused entirely on like photo, video, and whatever. I'm still going to do it like often because it's my, it's my hobby and whatever, and my job. But no, now I think I'd like to just do it like a video on whatever I want, because I think if I do a video on whatever I want, I can do videos more often. So yeah, oh yeah, and I thought I might as well kick it off with a review of sorts. I bought a ukulele. Yeah, I've always been a bit reluctant to buy a ukulele because I don't really like the sound of them too much, and also I always hated the having a higher string here because it goes against everything I've learned with guitar. But no, I bought one because I just wanted to. I like the idea of having a nice tiny little guitar-esque thing that I can just grab and just like sit and just play like that. Saves getting down the big one from the wall and then having to like sit up and whatever. Oh yeah, and I worked around the whole little string here by going for a low G setup. So rather than it being a high and then low and then high and higher, it goes. It's not in tune right now, but so basically it has the same tune as a guitar now. Well, the higher strings on a guitar, if you capoed the 5th fret, it's the same sort of tuning. But no, I'd like to talk about this in particular because it surprised the hell out of me. I didn't want to spend any more than about £30 on a ukulele because I only wanted one as an experiment, really, just to see if I liked it. And it took me ages to find one that I like the look of, because all the other ones, they look like plastic toys. You know, the typical ones you see, they're like £10, £20. But then I came across this one, which is called, it's either by or called Busks. You see it written there, and I don't know if you can see it inside there as well. Yeah, I found it on Amazon. It was £23, but it said it was reduced from £60, which I found is a very substantial reduction. But the thing that caught my eye about it was that in the description it says it is made from mahogany, and it feels like a very well put together bit of kit, to be honest. The tuning heads I'm a little disappointed in. I mean, not so much for the price of 23 quid, Yeah, the tuning heads, they were a bit, I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, with that, they bind a little bit. And they, it's kind of, it's like a click, 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 like that, kind of sticks. So I may replace those at some point or another, but other than that, it is actually a really nice little ukulele. And like I said, I don't play it like a ukulele, I play it like a guitar. So yeah, it's a really nice ukulele, and it sounds really nice as well. I'll tune it up quickly now and just play something for you. And the one song that I've actually learned how to play it like a ukulele is this one. If you can guess what's the song that is, leave it in the comment section and the winner gets, I don't know, a thumbs up. Yeah, but the chords, they don't sound great because I'm not used to playing chords on a very tiny neck like this. No, it does sound like it is a very nice sounding instrument though, and it is really nicely put together because I can see inside it, and I don't know if anyone can see by here, but it's really nice little instrument it is. And everyone who picks it up, even my mate Adam, who says he hates ukuleles like to the core, even he says this one doesn't feel as bad or cheapy or toyish as other ukuleles he's picked up. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this. It's on Amazon, Busks, it's the name, B-U-S-K-S, and yeah, I think it's it's a UK 21, so I think it's a 21-inch ukulele. So anyway, other little updates. As you know, I got the H5 now. I have upgraded it to Vlog as well, and I've started using LUTs with it. And of course with CC, I've got Lumetri now, so I can actually use LUTs that I use in the camera on Premiere as well, so I might do some experimenting with that. Oh, and I have recently acquired myself a flash. Hang on. Yes, I've recently acquired a flash which I got from a car boot sale for £10. It's a Wallymex Pro flash, which before I bought it, I found out they are worth about £60 to £90 brand new. So I got this for a tenner, and checked it over before I bought it. It's pretty much brand new, this was, and I've used it on a few photo shoots recently because I wanted to get better with it. And I also bought these Neewer wireless flash triggers as well. So I used it on a few photo shoots, and I'll show you a few of the things here. Now, I've only done, it was my first ever time working with a model in a photo shoot sort of thing with an off-camera flash, and that was also the first time using an off-camera flash for skating photography as well. So yeah, and some of the shots I'm really proud of. So one of the things I want to change with this channel now is I'm kind of done trying to teach people things now, because I feel like, you know, it's like I'm trying to teach people when I barely know shit about anything. What I'm going to try and do now with this channel is I'm going to try and make this a kind of place where I ask a question and other people can come forward and answer it, and then maybe in the next video I will address what people have said in answer to that, so that if other people have that same question and they're looking for answers, they'll find the answer in that video then as well. So I don't know, I just figured that would be helpful to me and you guys as well, because I want to try and get better at things like flash photography, at ukuleles, or at music or whatever, and cameras and anything really. So I'll kick it off with this now. Are there any tips, right, given what the shots you've just seen there, right? Does anyone have any tips for using a flash like this on camera when you're going around like convention halls and things like that? Because I know obviously not to face it straight at the person, you know, and what I often try to do is I use that and then I try to bounce it off a wall or ceiling. But let's say you had a situation where you didn't have a white wall or ceiling nearby, you know, you're in the middle of a crowded room, whatever, and you want to try and get a shot of someone, but you don't want it to look like, you know, crap, you know, because, you know, straight on flash, whatever. So I'd love to know from, like, more experienced photographers what they would do in those situations. I know you can take it off, especially with these, you can take it off the camera and just hold it up and take the shot, but I feel like experimenting with the angles, you know, in a convention situation, there wouldn't be much time for that. So I'd really like to know what you guys' opinion or what tips you have on that. And like I said before, I'll address that in the next video. I've also got some of these Neewer, and this isn't sponsored by Neewer, by the way. That would be awesome if I had a sponsor. I've also got some of these Neewer gradiated filters, or graduated filters, whatever they're called. I only bought them as just to play around with it because they were cheap. I think they were about £20. It's one of these like little filter holders you stick over the lens, and it's got these little gradiated filters. And I thought I'd just buy them, just have a play around with them really, because I've always wanted like a graduated filter anyway. And anyway, this kit, it came with a blue, they're all graduated filters by the way. It came with a blue one, a green one, a orange one, so it's like a tungsten one, and it also comes with 3 grades of ND as well, which I think it goes, I think it's 0.2, 0.4 and 0.6, I'm not entirely sure though. And it comes with a bunch of filter thread adapters which all stack nice and neatly like that. As far as these videos go, I'm going to try and get back into making them. I know I haven't been very good at keeping consistency up with my video production as of late, even before my editing software went bust, but it's back now, so I'm going to try and do more videos. I want to try and keep my videos a bit more casual now. I mean, I will try and put a bit more effort into some of them. I will be doing reviews as well, you know, like I've just done. So what would you guys... Oh yeah, so yeah, what are your guys' opinion on using off-camera flashes on camera, you know, in situations where you're tight for time and the scenario doesn't really allow you to take your time, you know, positioning flashes and whatever. Oh yeah, and what do you guys think of the ukulele as well? And I'll leave a link to... I tell you what, just for other people to help. If you're interested in flash photography, yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Wally Mix Pro. It is lacking a bit in features. It is. I'd say go for the one I always see people using for a low budget option, but still a professional one. I always see, like, every wedding photographer I've ever came across, they all used it. I think it's the Neewer 560 or something like that. Right, I'm gonna leave loads of links in the description now to everything I've just been talking about anyway. But yeah, wouldn't recommend the Wally Mix Pro just because it lacks a lot of features. It's got manual and it's got S1 and S2. I didn't get a manual with this and I can't find the manual for it anywhere. So I don't know which one of these is like a TTL mode. I don't even think it has a TTL mode or anything like that. But one thing I have learned with this, I will tell you this now, for sports photography, so skating, things like that, you're very high speed for sports, right? If you are using a flash and your typical style of sports photography is burst mode, so with the Panasonic GH4 or GH5, they have a 12 frames per second burst mode, which I always use whenever I do skating photos, so I can get every moment of them doing a trick, and then I can pick the best shot out of those. From what people have been telling me, you cannot do burst mode with a flash because they need time to charge, to build up the charge. However, I have learned if you dial down the power of the flash to about quarter power, the burst mode will actually be able to cycle through them for quite a few, as you saw just then. If you want to do burst mode with a flash, bring the power way down to about a quarter power. So I'm going to leave links in the description below to the flash that, not this one, the flash that I just mentioned, the Yongnuo. I'll leave a link to these flash triggers because these are actually really cool. These are, I think they're about 15, just under £15. So yeah, I'll leave a link to those. I will leave a link to this ukulele if you are interested in it. I hope it's still at that price that I bought it at, because £23 for this is a steal. And I'll leave a link to these as well, just because I feel like, you know, they're cheap enough and they're just something fun to play with, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what photography is about for me. It's just a bit of fun. Please let me know in the description if you know a lot more about photography than me, because no doubt there's a lot of you, about using a flash on camera, using an off-camera flash on camera in a situation where it's very run and gun, for making the photos look, you know, not like you've just taken them with a typical point and shoot. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, any questions you have, anything you would like to know in general, and I shall see you in the next video. See ya!